The doctor looked at my charts, nodded, and told me what I thought I wanted to hear. You're perfectly healthy for your age. My blood pressure was normal, my heart rate steady, and all my labs came back clean. So why, every single morning, did I struggle just to stand up? I'd sit on the edge of the bed, plant my feet on the floor, and realize my legs had no power. It wasn't pain, it was something worse. A weakness so deep it scared me. I had to grab onto furniture to keep from falling. At first I blamed age, then I blamed myself. But something didn't add up. I was eating all the right foods, whole fruits, low-fat yogurt, oatmeal, even some supplements. I walked every day, kept my stress low, drank water. Yet my muscles felt weaker with each passing week. I couldn't climb stairs without my legs trembling, and no one could explain why. That was the most frustrating part, being told I was fine when I knew something was wrong. It wasn't until I stumbled upon a forgotten food from my childhood, something I used to eat without thinking, that everything changed. That morning I stood up with zero struggle. It felt like flipping a switch inside my body. Curious, I kept eating that same food for a few days. The strength came back, slowly but surely. I started to research. Then I found the science. Certain foods rich in magnesium, potassium, amino acids, and natural anti-inflammatory compounds can help rebuild leg strength after 60 without needing pills or protein shakes. And some of them were things I had completely removed from my diet, thinking they were unhealthy. That's when I realized I didn't need more medication. I needed the right fuel. And not just any fuel, but specific snacks that work with your body at night and help muscles recover by morning. In this video, I'm going to share the 7 foods that gave me back my strength and the 3 healthy ones that secretly made it worse. If you've ever been told you're fine but feel weak every morning, this might be what no doctor ever told you, but what your body's been begging you to know. It starts slowly, so slowly that most people don't even notice. One day you're walking up the stairs with ease. A few months later, you're gripping the handrail. Then one morning, standing up from a chair feels like lifting a mountain. You tell yourself it's just age. But what if it's something far more specific and preventable? After the age of 60, your body begins to lose muscle mass at a rate of 1 to 2% each year. This process is called sarcopenia, and it's not just about vanity or strength. It's directly tied to your ability to walk, balance, and recover from illness. Yet so few people understand how it creeps in. It doesn't feel dramatic. It just feels like you're slowing down. What makes sarcopenia dangerous is how invisible it is in the early stages. Your weight might stay the same, but fat quietly replaces lean tissue. You might think you're eating enough, but your muscles are starving. Even if you're consuming protein, your body now absorbs it less efficiently. Your digestive system isn't as sharp, and hormones that once signaled muscle repair have dulled with time. That means 2 seniors can eat the exact same meal, but one builds strength while the other continues to weaken because their body can no longer process protein properly. This is a huge blind spot in senior nutrition. People often focus on what not to eat after 60. But what about what your body is failing to use? It's not that you're lazy. It's not that you've given up. Your body is asking for help in ways that go beyond motivation or mindset. Weakness after 60 isn't just physical, it's biochemical. And when you combine that with low activity levels, stress, medications, and poor sleep, your muscles are trapped in a constant state of breakdown. What you're feeling each morning, those unsteady steps, the muscle cramps, the slow reaction time, that's not aging. That's a cry for proper support. So what's the solution? It starts with understanding. You're not broken, but your body does need a smarter kind of nourishment. You need protein, yes, but also timing, quality, and pairing with nutrients like magnesium and leucine that actually support muscle synthesis. You need daily movement, not just for calories burned, but to signal your muscles that they're still needed. This is the foundation of true senior wellness. And most importantly, you need to stop blaming yourself. Because the truth is, no one told you this. Not your doctor, not your friends, and certainly not the food industry. But once you know how your body has changed after 60, you can finally start giving it what it's been asking for all along. She truly believed she was doing everything right. Every morning she chose a warm bowl of porridge, a few pieces of fruit, or maybe some granola with almond milk. It felt light, healthy, and safe, exactly what magazines and diet advice always suggested for seniors. But strangely, her legs were still weak. She felt drained by noon, struggled to stand from chairs, and didn't understand why. How could a healthy routine lead to daily muscle fatigue and cramps? This is one of the classic senior diet mistakes that no one warns you about. After 60, many people shift to meals that are easy on digestion but hard on muscles. Soft rice, toast, fruit smoothies, and granola seem clean, but they lack the one thing your muscles truly need: protein. Without it, your body has nothing to rebuild strength, and your muscle breakdown outpaces recovery. Over time, the body becomes weaker, even when your calorie intake stays the same. Your body doesn't respond to protein the way it did at 30. You need more, not less. And it must include leucine, the amino acid that actually switches on muscle repair. Breakfasts without real protein leave you in a fasted catabolic state. That's why many seniors suffer silent protein deficiency, not because they're starving, but because they're undernourished in the way their aging muscles need most. Even worse, sugary or starchy breakfasts cause insulin spikes that make things worse. So while your meals may look healthy, they can be foods to avoid after 60, especially if they're low protein, high carb, and consumed without any minerals. A small bowl of porridge might be fine for comfort, but not as a standalone meal. Fruit is refreshing, but not rebuilding. Granola might be trendy, but rarely contains the complete amino acid profile your muscles demand. These are habits formed with love, but lacking the science your body now requires. Over time, these well-meaning choices result in subtle but serious changes. You feel slower, unbalanced, or just not yourself. It's not laziness, it's biology. Your muscles are quietly begging for real support. And if we ignore those signs, we risk losing mobility, confidence, and independence far sooner than necessary. What feels like minor fatigue today becomes a fall risk tomorrow. This is how sarcopenia sneaks in through the kitchen door. But here's the good news. Change starts with one smart plate. You don't need heavy meat or giant breakfasts. A single boiled egg, a handful of pumpkin seeds, Greek yogurt, or a protein smoothie can make a real difference. Add magnesium, potassium, and hydration, and your muscles will start to respond. It's not about eating more. It's about eating right, with purpose, with muscle in mind. That's senior wellness in action. When my legs were at their weakest, I didn't need motivation. I needed muscle. And no supplement, no stretch, no fancy therapy worked until I rebuilt my plate. Below is the countdown of the 7 best foods for seniors that quietly help me rise again, walk without fear, and feel steady each morning. These weren't miracle pills. They were ordinary foods, once overlooked, now essential. 7. Plain Greek yogurt, low sugar. I used to avoid dairy, afraid it would upset my stomach, but Greek yogurt turned out to be a secret weapon. It's packed with high-quality protein, calcium, and probiotics that help with digestion after 60. I chose the plain kind to avoid added sugars. Add a sprinkle of cinnamon or a few pumpkin seeds, and it becomes a muscle-nourishing snack that also soothes the gut. 6. Oats with pumpkin seeds. Oats alone weren't enough, but when I added pumpkin seeds, rich in magnesium, protein, and healthy fats, everything changed. This combo kept my blood sugar stable and my muscles fueled until noon. It became my go-to breakfast. Simple, warm, and functional. And the magnesium, that's what finally helped my calves relax at night instead of cramping up. 5. Boiled eggs. One egg has about 6 grams of complete protein, including leucine. It's small but mighty. I started with one a day. Now I eat 2 most mornings. Easy to prep, easy to digest, and incredibly effective at signaling my body, you're safe, you can rebuild. Eggs became the anchor of my breakfast routine, especially when I had no energy to cook. 4. Banana with natural peanut butter. I used to snack on bananas alone, thinking they were enough. But pairing them with peanut butter added the protein and fats needed to avoid a sugar spike and crash. This snack fuels my walks and gives a long-lasting boost. For seniors, balance isn't just physical, it's nutritional. And this combo keeps me from reaching for processed energy bars. 3. Lentils. Lentils were not on my radar until I learned how powerful plant protein could be. They're full of fiber, iron, and slow-digesting carbs. I now add them to soups, stews, or toss them with veggies and olive oil. For a long time, I thought muscle food had to be meat. Lentils proved me wrong. They're easy to cook, gentle on digestion, and surprisingly satisfying. 2. Salmon. Here's the truth. I thought salmon was overrated. Too oily, too expensive. But now I eat it 2 to 3 times a week, and I feel the difference. Omega-3s reduce inflammation, the protein is ultra-absorbable, and the B vitamins support nerve and muscle function. I used to need the wall to get up. Now after breakfast with salmon, I stand without even thinking. 1. Whey protein shake with magnesium. This changed everything. I mix unsweetened whey with water, half a banana, and a pinch of magnesium citrate. I drink it after my short morning walk. Within a week, I stopped feeling wobbly. Within a month, the cramps faded. This combo delivers what aging muscles crave: fast, complete fuel. It's not just a drink, it's a morning reset. These foods didn't just help me feel better, they helped me stand again. What felt like small changes on the plate led to massive changes in my legs. But why do these 7 ingredients work so well, especially after 60? It's not magic, it's metabolism. And once you understand the science, you'll never look at your breakfast the same way again. Let's start with Greek yogurt. It's one of the few dairy foods that offer complete protein without the sugar crash. What makes it powerful is its high leucine content, an amino acid that activates muscle repair. Most seniors aren't short on calories, they're short on leucine. With just 1 serving, you send a signal to your muscles: rebuild, don't waste away. Oats and pumpkin seeds might seem basic, but they're a biochemical tag team. Oats provide steady energy with complex carbs and beta-glucan fiber, which supports digestion and blood sugar control. But the real hero is the pumpkin seed, loaded with magnesium for recovery, zinc, and plant-based protein. This mineral blend keeps your muscles relaxed and nerves firing properly, 2 things cramp-prone seniors desperately need. Boiled eggs are small but mighty. They're among the most bioavailable sources of protein for seniors, meaning your body actually uses what you eat. Each egg contains all 9 essential amino acids, including leucine and methionine, both crucial for maintaining lean muscle. Plus, the yolk provides B12 and healthy fats, fuel for the nervous system and hormone balance. The combo of banana with peanut butter isn't just tasty, it's functional. Bananas bring potassium, which helps regulate muscle contraction and fluid balance. Peanut butter adds fat and protein, slowing digestion and giving lasting fuel. This pairing avoids blood sugar spikes and keeps energy steady, key to avoiding late morning crashes and sudden leg fatigue. Lentils are the unsung heroes of nutrition for muscle strength. They're high in lysine and iron, 2 nutrients many seniors lack. Iron supports oxygen delivery to muscles, while lysine supports tissue repair. Lentils also help regulate blood sugar, reduce inflammation, and feed beneficial gut bacteria, all of which support whole body recovery after physical strain. Salmon is more than just fish, it's anti-inflammatory medicine. Rich in omega-3s, EPA and DHA, B vitamins, and complete protein, salmon soothes the muscle tissue damaged by everyday strain. Studies show omega-3s may improve muscle function and reduce the rate of loss in older adults. It's no coincidence that I felt more stable and clear-headed after eating it regularly. And finally, the whey protein shake with magnesium is like pushing the reset button. Whey is absorbed faster than any other protein, delivering amino acids to muscles when they need it most. Add magnesium and you supercharge recovery, reduce nighttime cramps, and support deeper sleep. This isn't just breakfast. It's a strategic repair session for aging legs. You wake up early, ready to start the day right. You grab a glass of orange juice, toast a slice of white bread, or pour yourself a bowl of low-fat milk with cereal. It feels clean, light, and responsible. What we've been told for years is a healthy breakfast. But what if I told you this routine is quietly making your legs weaker, your balance shakier, and your risk of leg cramps higher each day? The truth is, many clean breakfasts are metabolic traps, especially after 60. Your body doesn't handle sugar, refined carbs, and dairy the way it used to. These meals may look innocent, but they cause insulin to spike, draining essential electrolytes like magnesium and potassium. And once those minerals drop, your muscles suffer. You may feel fine at first, but the fatigue, cramping, and loss of leg strength shows up by late morning or during the night. These are breakfast mistakes hiding in plain sight. Let's start with orange juice. It's marketed as a vitamin-rich, energizing drink, but one glass contains as much sugar as a soda, without the fiber to slow it down. The insulin spike that follows pulls sodium, potassium, and magnesium out of your bloodstream. And if you're already low in those minerals, it pushes your legs into a cramp-prone, unstable state. For older adults, this is one of the most common foods to avoid after 60, even if it comes in a pretty bottle with 100% natural on the label. Next up is white bread or toast, especially when eaten alone. It's fast-burning, low in nutrients, and creates a quick energy spike followed by a crash. On an empty stomach, it offers no real fuel to your muscles, only stress to your metabolism. That crash often triggers cortisol and adrenaline, which further drain magnesium and destabilize blood sugar. Over time, this leads to morning weakness and even muscle breakdown, especially in seniors with already fragile reserves. And then there's low-fat milk or cereal with skim milk. These choices may seem heart-healthy, but they remove the very fats needed to absorb fat-soluble vitamins like D and K, key players in muscle and bone strength. Plus, many cereals are loaded with added sugars and offer no real protein. What you get is a bowl of fast carbs with very little to support recovery or stability. It's the kind of breakfast that leaves you hungrier, weaker, and more inflamed by lunchtime. These meals aren't evil, but they're wrong for your age. After 60, every bite needs to support stability, not just satisfy old beliefs about eating light. True healthy aging starts by removing what silently harms you, even if it comes with a health halo. Swap the juice for coconut water or warm lemon water. Replace toast with eggs or oats and seeds. Choose fuel that works with your body, not against it. You are not broken. You're not lazy, and you're not making it up. That feeling in your legs, the weakness, the shakiness, the cramps at night, it's not in your head. It's real. And for years, no one told you why. Not your doctor, not the food labels, not even the health articles that claimed orange juice was good for your heart and cereal was a perfect start to your day. But now you know better. The truth is, your body isn't failing. It's just been waiting for the right kind of support. As we age, our needs change. We don't absorb protein the same way. We lose minerals faster. Our muscles don't respond unless we feed them intentionally. And for many seniors, the daily breakfast is the missing piece. The overlooked moment where strength either fades or begins to rebuild. You don't need extreme diets or expensive pills. You don't need to overhaul your life. What you need is consistency and the courage to feed your body as it truly is, not as it once was. A breakfast built around protein, healthy fats, and electrolytes is not just food. It's a message to your muscles. I still need you. You're still important. And when you make that choice, morning after morning, you begin to feel the shift. Legs that once trembled feel grounded again. Steps become more confident. Energy returns. That quiet strength, the one you thought you lost with age, comes back. Not all at once, but slowly and surely with every smart bite. That's healthy aging in action. No, not every doctor will see what you feel. Not every test will show the cracks. But you feel them. And now you hold the key. The power isn't in a prescription, it's in your plate. Your recovery doesn't start in a hospital. It starts at your kitchen table. You're not broken. You were just missing the map. And now you have it. Now it's your turn, because your story matters too. Comment below and tell us, have you tried any of these 7 muscle foods before? Which one surprised you the most? And which will you start adding to your breakfast tomorrow morning? We read every comment, and you never know. Your tip might help someone else rebuild their legs too. This channel is a space for real seniors who want real solutions. No hype, just smart food, daily habits, and support from people who get it. If this video helped you feel seen, don't forget to subscribe. Every week we bring you practical, science-backed advice to fuel your strength after 60, from food to vitamins to simple lifestyle changes. And whatever you do, don't miss our next video. Top 5 easy nighttime exercises to stop leg cramps after 60. Home remedies for seniors. Because sometimes it's not what you eat, it's how you move that truly matters. A few simple stretches before bed can unlock your blood flow, relax your nerves, and stop those painful 2 a.m. wake-ups. Even just 5 minutes a night could change the way your legs feel in the morning. So hit the bell now. Your legs will thank you tomorrow.